Hello, welcome friend, my name is Annika and today you're getting another sketchbook video, and it's actually my fourth sketchbook of 2016. It actually is going to be a two-part video because it's quite a thick sketchbook with a lot of pages in it. And it's a Stylefile marker sketchbook for alcohol-based markers. I haven't used it for that, but yeah, it's a hardbound and it's a nice sketchbook. And this sticker is done by me, and this one is by Joan or Macho Chic on Instagram. And this little dragon is done by Tabitha or Papkins as she's mostly known. And I really love these two a lot, and I had to put them on my sketchbook. I actually have a second sticker from Papkins that I'm planning to set on another sketchbook. Yeah, and I received these two from a trade we did. So here is the inside cover. This sketchbook belongs to and my name, and this is actually also sticker that I made with my label printer thing, I guess, just to test it out. And that's also a video if you want to see it. I made a manga yourself thing. So this is started 1st of June 2016 and I finished it the 19th of September 2016. And here is who's the stickers by, and I already mentioned that, so let's begin. So here's two little mermaids, and I actually did plan to color them, but I never got around to doing that. And here is just trying out different things, and as you can see I did use some markers on this page. It does bleed through a lot, as you can see. So you need to have a second piece of paper between the sheets if you want to use markers in the sketchbook. But as for blending, it seems to be really nice to doing that. I just didn't use it for that purpose. I might get more sketch of this sketchbook later and try again to actually do some coloring, but I kind of prefer not to do finished things in my sketchbook. I kind of want them to be idea based and so on, and then some little random things. And I tried to sketch my little daughter, and then we have, well, a clown, I guess, and a monster. And many of these I go back to. I think this is actually the inspiration for one of my ACOs later on, but I changed it. And we have some mermaid and horses, and for these three I use some reference. And yeah, I really like drawing in red pencil. And here we have some random stuff, nothing really special. And here's one of those orange LEDs that might be hard to see, but yeah, it's fun to sketch with. And I use Color Eno Lead for all these color sketches with a mechanical pencil. And more random things with a bird. And here's one of those pages where I've talked about it before in previous sketchbook, where I actually just go in with pen directly, or brush pen in this case, to kind of just, yeah, try to make things without having a sketch layer underneath. And as you can see, its various success varies, but it's a good practice. And then we have some more sketches, and I actually inked with the Kuretake Fudge nothing. I will have a name on the screen. Pen in grey. And this little sketch is actually the sketch for an ACO that I did later, and I will have somewhere on the screen I will have that showing. So yeah, and then straight in with pen, and I actually got a Copic multiliner in sky blue, and I tried to sketch with that and see if I liked it. I am not sure. I don't know really, but it's okay. And yeah, just to get something out. And then we have some kind of Medusa creature and horns and yeah, the usual random things. And here I'm experimenting a little bit with, I think it was Copic brush pen things, sepia or brown, I don't remember, but because I bought them on clearance, so I had to try them out. And I actually don't really like the Copic brush pens anymore. I thought they were okay in the beginning, but now I prefer brush pens with actual brush hair. But it depends on what I'm after also, so you can't rule anything out. And then we have some mermaids, really sketchy ones, which is okay. And then I played around with some markers again in the sketchbook, and yeah, it's kind of cute. And as you can see, it does bleed through, but if you're conscious of that, you can put a piece of paper between. And here's a little dragon and a little girl elf thing. It's also one of those things that I might go back to eventually, because I kind of like it. And here is also some sketches for ACO that I did. And it ended up a little bit different. I did a basket full of puppies and a troll like that. I really like the ender, and you will see that on the screen as well. But I kind of want to revisit this again, and instead of dogs I want to make it dragons, because that was the initial idea and sketch, but I ended up making some weird little puppies instead. And then some, yeah, things. I kind of wanted to explore making mermaids with goldfish tails, but I need to flesh that out a little bit more. And then the Shadow Heart Collective had a theme going, and I actually participated in a few days with actual ACOs, but I actually did a few where I just sketched something out, but I never shared it or anything. But day 5 was a potion, and I made a little witch and her little companion dog or something in her hut or workspace. And it's also one of those things that might end up into an actual illustration later on, you never know. And then we have day 6, that was magic, and it kind of get a Hermione vibe to it, but it's not supposed to be her, but I guess you can interpret that and casting some kind of magic. And then just some random things. And even more. Playing around with pens. And here I tried to do some Pokemons, so that's Pikachu. And I never remember ever. I actually am really terrible at Pokemon names, I am playing Pokemon Moon right now, but it doesn't really help. I am terrible at Pokemon names, but yeah, they're fun, and I really want to do some fan art with them in my style, but I don't know if I'll ever get around to doing that, but it would be fun. And then we watched Zootopia, or Zootropolis if you're in Sweden and Europe, I guess. But yeah, Zootopia. I did some fan art because I wanted to do something bigger, and I did. I do believe I talked about it in a previous video. I just don't remember which one. But yeah, I played around a little bit, and here we have some more. And I actually have started an ACO with this in gouache, but it may not be finished. I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah. And then some random things, kind of a Pokemon, mermaid, and we have a little space pig, and yeah. And then I did, yeah, this was for the shadow heart thing, and I actually have that speed paint up on my channel, and I will link it under the description and on the screen. So here's the first thumbnails for that one, and I really like how that one turned out. And then I sketched some more other things, and trying to get back into something. And I know, yeah. And here is the end of part 1, because yeah, I want it to be relatively short, but yeah. So if you want to see the rest, come back to the other video, and thank you very much for watching. Hej då!